With college football over, we here at LHN have started to shift some of our attention towards the spring. It's been easy with the incredibly beautiful weather we've had here in Austin. As we move from Marquise Goodwin and Shadera McNeil to Dax Hill and Taylor Thom, we thought it would be beneficial to give you a refresher on the spring teams. We start the 101 series with the women east of I-35. Once again, the expectations are College World Series or bust.
Connie Clark's team has made the NCAA tournament every year since 2005, but fell one game short of the Women's College World Series last season, an event the team has not reached since 2006.
Mamma mia! Lexi Bennett knocking that one out.
Clark will have to replace Lexi Bennett, the program's all-time leader in batting average, hits, and RBI, as well as hitting standouts Courtney Craig and Nadia Taylor.
Taylor puts a charge into the 1-1.
You can just feel the power.
The pitching staff suffered a major blow as well when Rachel Fox transferred to Texas A&M. Fox went 32-4 with a 1.75 ERA in her 2 seasons at Texas. Senior Taylor Hoagland will power the offense.
Taylor unloads on it.
Hoagland has 44 career home runs, the most in Texas history.
1-2 pitch. Washington sends it to right center. That's trouble. The game tied, but with her speed it could be much more. She's into third. Clark sending it to the plate, and the Longhorns win it. An inside the park home run by Brigette Washington.
Junior Brigette Washington supplies the speed. She is the Horns' career leader in stolen bases with 65. Senior Blair Luna leads the pitching staff.
11 punch-outs tonight for Blair Luna.
Luna was 22-6 and struck out 286 batters in 188 innings last season. Her strikeout rate of 10.6 strikeouts per 7 innings pitched was the 3rd best in the nation. The team is ranked 7th in the preseason, their highest preseason ranking since the 2006 team that reached Oklahoma City.
That was Lowell Galindo with the report. To continue our softball 101, we welcome in Kim Bruins, the senior, and the freshman, Lindsey Stephens. Ladies, nice to have you in. Welcome.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, well,
nice
last season you were tearing it up as a senior in high school, but you were a junior on this team. You were a pitcher, also a first baseman. It was a great year, but you fell 1 game short against Oregon in the Super Regionals. I know it's tough to hear about it. I know you guys were thinking about it during the offseason. How much did it motivate your offseason workouts?
Oh my gosh, it motivated us tremendously. Just thinking 1 game away from our dream that we've had since we were like 10 or 12 years old. And so we have been pushing ourselves as hard as we can in the weight room and on the field and off the field academically. So just all the memories passed, and we always tell the freshmen about that Oregon game and how intense it was. And I don't know, just bringing those memories back just kind of fires us up, and we want to get there again.
So Lindsey, you've probably heard about it.
Oh yeah, probably 17 times.
Really?
In 1 month.
In 1 month. Well, last season you were tearing it up in high school. Your numbers, like Kim's numbers in high school, were just out of control. But you've got a big jump now. Now you're playing at the University of Texas. You go from high school to Division I. What was the biggest transition during the fall for you?
I guess being calm. Coming from high school ball to college ball definitely is a big jump, like you said, but it's much more fast-paced. And I already play fast, so I was playing more faster than I should have.
So you had to slow down.
I had to slow down, and I was rushing through throws and stuff like that. But now that we're getting closer to the season, we've worked through it, and I'm more calm and I'm relaxed. I'm like, let's go.
When you have to face the Kim Bruins of the world, is it ball maybe a little faster and moving a little more?
Maybe.
Look at the freshman. She don't want to give the senior any love here.
It blows right by me.
Yeah, it just blows right by. She's darting.
Stick my bat out.
It's like
Pray to God.
It's like Rivera's cutter, right? All right. Well, she finally bragged on you a little bit there, just pulling teeth to get it out. But I want you to brag. I want you to brag on Lindsey and really that whole freshman class, because I've heard it's a stellar class. Yeah. What stands out about it?
Oh, they're all so bubbly, and we're like, oh my gosh, there's 6 freshmen coming in. We're like, oh my gosh, that's a lot. But we welcomed them with open arms, and they came in willing to learn. I think that was the #1 thing that we noticed as upperclassmen, and the rest of the team and the coaches noticed, that they were willing to learn and willing to take constructive criticism from everybody, and I think they did a really good job. And going from the beginning of the fall to now, it's been a tremendous increase of how much everyone has improved.
Talented too?
Oh, absolutely.
She's pretty talented.
Yes,
I've heard she is.
I don't like pitching to her.
Oh, really? Why?
She gets up on the plate, and I'm scared to hit her, and then if I leave anything, it's going to go out.
Are you crowding the plate as a freshman?
I love the crowd the plate.
Wow. That's pretty tough right there. Well, did Kim or any veterans, did they give you any advice?
Yeah, here and there they'll give me like hitting advice. It kind of depends.
Like what kind of advice?
Hitting wise is coming from Kim, Taylor, Hoagland.
Okay.
Them like that, the big power hitters.
Two good players to listen to.
Right, of course, not Kim. But at this level, it should be minor mistakes. It should be like whether you're going too soon or if you're doing long through the ball, pushing through. It's little stuff like that actually is really important to make the ball go further. And they definitely pick up on that and tell us what to do and when not to do it. Defensively, Taylor Thom, because she's been there for me for this whole season. Defensively, she's telling me, hey, you're good, brush that off if I make a mistake, or, just follow through the ball all the way. So veterans have been very good.
Well, Kim, you pitch and you also hit. You play first base. Was there one thing you focused on during the offseason, one position?
No, I pretty much did pitching and playing first, but with pitching, we focused a lot on pounding the mitt, hitting the corners, because if you don't hit your corners,
right,
it's over.
So you're living and dying on the corners.
Yeah,
huh?
Exactly.
If you're down the plate, it's downtown.
Yeah, absolutely.
So is there anything at first base you worked on?
Pretty much just bunts, I think, and communication. I feel like that's the #1 thing. I mean, every team, with 6 new people, you really need to focus on communication. I think that's one of the major things that we've worked on.
Lindsey, you have faced this staff in the fall. You talked about how the pitching is, Kim's pitching obviously is just out of control. You can't face that. But overall as a staff, what stands out about this team? This pitching staff.
The pitching staff is tremendous. I feel like from seniors to freshmen, we're in depth. We have a lot of good pitchers, and it's going to take us a long way. If one person's not doing good, there's another one ready to go. There's no stopping us this year, I believe.
Now, you were a 3-sport star. You also were a cheerleader in high school.
I was.
That's
I'm not ashamed of it.
You shouldn't be, and that's going to help out with this Texas softball team because they do some chanting. Have they shown the freshmen? Have they told you guys what it is
No,
yet?
not at all.
You kept them in the dark?
They just cheer and they're like, you'll catch on. I'm like, okay, I'm a cheerleader. I got this. I got this.
That's what it was when I was a freshman. So.
They didn't tell you? Oh, so you're
no.
So
Yeah.
obviously you're going to do the same thing.
Yeah.
We got to show this, Kim, because you have some pretty complex handshakes last season. Let's check. Well, here's some of the chanting right here. But I definitely want to get to your handshake. Now, who sets all this up? A lot of that had to be Nadia, right?
It was Nadia.
And she's gone. Well, she's on the basketball team.
Yeah, good for her too. Oh.
Okay. Well, now, that was one of my favorites. Now let's watch this because we got a handshake coming. Kim, what is this called?
I don't know.
You don't have a name for it?
We don't.
God.
It's just something that we have to do it after every.
I'm a Saved by the Bell generation. That's way past you guys. You have a name for every handshake. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air? Come on.
I know.
I'm just losing.
We failed on that though.
Yeah. So you're not going to show her any handshakes? It's going to be during the season?
What? We'll probably come up with one because I have one with a couple other infielders. So we'll probably make it up as the season goes on.
All right. Well, I don't get the chanting or the handshakes, but I absolutely love watching you play softball. So I think a lot of Texas fans are excited about the 2013 season. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you.